And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Napoleon Total War 3 replay 8.7. Today's replay is on map Austria 3B, sent in on the Discord by the Devourer. And we'll go through the red team first. First play is the Devourer, followed by Philip, Conan WOTW21C, and Piotr Bagration. On the blue team we have Quick Scratch, Bogdan, SM Player, and Pierre WXP, I believe. And we're going through the factions today. It's a little bit weird. We have Sol, we have Extremadura, which is just Spain. I think these are commander names. Obviously, clarify that in the description below. I'm curious to see what you guys make of that. Over here we have another Spanish army. This one is La Mancha. And we have the Peninsula, commanded, well, Wesley Peninsula to be precise. And we have French. Their opponent appears to be an all-French alliance, and they're all apparently Grade Armere. Now, before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and Streamlabs donation link in the description below, along with various methods you guys can use to contact me to send me replays of any Total War these days. However, if that's not an option for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you thought of the battle. As I always read them, and am very curious to see what you guys think about the battle. And with that, let's get into the replay. So, we are a little ways off yet from an engagement, so we'll do a small cut here and come back as soon as we see the first engagement. See you soon. Okay guys, we were getting close to an engagement before. We've got some skirmishes being sent up from the peninsula. We got a couple of... just one soldier maybe. Unlucky that bloke. Alright, false start. See you soon. Alrighty guys, we're getting very close to an engagement. And this appears to be a lock battle. We have two 4-pointers, one at the south end of the field, one's at the north, both are on the right hand side. And in the center we have three 1-pointer houses and one 2-pointer currently occupied by the red team. And the red team also has a force near their 4-pointer down south. Now, as you can see, we've got the French army approaching, or French armies I should say, approaching. We have a few English troops here, vastly outnumbered. Their forces are on their way. I don't know where the rest of the Mancha's force is. He just has his cavalry over here, it would appear. His army's a little ways off yet. This is a little bit ballsy on the peninsula's part. Don't know what he's planning to do here. Looks like we had a small cav engagement. And some French forces have been driven back. There we go. Let me know what you think of the smoke effects, if you guys are happy with this level, or you want me to turn them down. They're currently set on high at this stage.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay. So Peninsula just lost his cav unit. We have some C7 cav against some C7 cav, with some French reinforcements coming in, but both units broke anyway. Okay. Looking at the map here, this is where the fighting is currently taking place. We have a lot of Peninsula cav in place. We have a lot of French cav in place. The English are getting very close here. I wonder what their plan is. Surely the French will just start firing on them soon. France establishing a pretty good firing line here. I think we just see some English skirmishes firing away here. Down the slope, life or death awaits. As you can feel the tension. You can almost sense like one of the soldiers is about to charge into battle, whether or not they come back alive or not. Okay, we've got the French skirmishes here. It looks like we've got the English army falling back to regroup with his Spanish ally. Yeah, English is taking casualties. We have one unit being sent up, however. Some voluntarios. L2 line infantry. Okay, so it's currently 7 to maybe 5 or 7 to 4. The red team's taking command of all the points in the area right now. Now, this English player has got to be asleep. What the hell is going on? Okay, bayonet charge. So he was asleep, but he's not asleep anymore, but he's vastly outnumbered. Jeez, that's crazy. Alright, we're doing a small cut. Be back soon. Of course, I had to say that as soon as this happened. The timing is horrible. Hopefully I'll get it down pat soon. Some C5 cav charging into C7. Spanish has some C8 cavalry here, but it was ambushed by some C7 cav and they broke them. Got some Queen's Own C3 cav here. And we have some Spanish C3 cav as well. So English and Spain bringing out the big guns. But as you can see, France is moving up pretty fast here. But I don't know what the English and Spanish armies are doing here. Why aren't they forming up their own battle lines to take on the French? They just sort of keep falling back. And France is really exposing his skirmishes here. We've also got an artillery deployed. And this is a 9-pounder. Unclear. It looks like forces here have been hammered lately. Not in combat, okay. They're trying to rescue their artillery. No one's died yet, so these skirmishes aren't that good. But yeah, this is what I expected the English to do a little while ago, actually.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest it.
Okay, some CA French cavalry nearby. But good on the English, they broke the unit. Oh, here we go. Neither side scoring in any decent hits yet. Once again, France is pursuing English and Spain. They just keep falling back. I'm seeing the other French armies in the distance there. Looks like they're headed for the points bonanza. So far the red team's captured 5 of the available 6 houses. And the score currently stands at, geez, I think that's 9 to 4. It's just a question of whether the red team can hold it. We'll find out. Okay, it looks like a cavalry was attempted on the Voltigeurs, but they pulled back. We have 4 8-pounders in play here. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Don't think this one has a shot. I don't know what he's thinking there. Okay, we've got a cavalry engagement up here on the hill. We've got reinforcements coming in from both sides. But red team has this in the bag. They've got cav superiority. And it's decent cav here. We've got C4, C3. But the French have their army in play here. Spain, the Spanish forces have got to be careful. They could lose their forces here. Cavalry not do well against prepared infantry. And we've got reinforcements here. C5 cav coming in. Spain could lose their men here if he's not careful. He keeps... I don't know, where is he going? It's like he can't get away. Okay, Spanish reinforcements coming in again. Right. Okay, this infantry unit hadn't broken yet. Jeez, what do you got to do to break these guys? Maybe the general's nearby or something, I don't know. Looks like it's a mid to elite tier unit. The morale is great. Yeah, okay, we've got a general nearby that could explain a little bit. And Spain is not moving away their cav, not retreating. We got a French infantry unit just shooting at them. Maybe they're trying to come and charge them from behind, I guess. We've got French cavalry coming in. I don't know what Spain's plan is. He seems to be leaving himself wide open here. We've got French artillery coming in, shooting at the reinforcements. Gee, Spain almost lost his general here. Extremadura, sorry. Almost lost his general. We have some more C3 cav coming in. We've got French infantry coming up from over the hill here. Oh! Will they fire? Or will they go for... They're going for a bayonet charge. I wish they would fire. Probably be much more epic. Okay, Spanish army is coming over the crest of the hill here. Ooh, that was definitely an artillery shot. Looks like we've got some C6 cav. Are they going to... No, why didn't they go for the artillery? It was wide open. That's just weird. Alright. That happened. Looks like the English is really struggling to get himself organised here against the French. He's going for a bayonet charge. It's like, what is he thinking? Okay, looks like the Peninsula player used this unit as a diversion. He's bringing this unit up from the rear. 48th foot. And they broke him. I think most of the bullets went into the bank here. Yeah, this is a horrible position for these guys. They got to crest the hill here. This unit formed square a little bit too late. There was a nice charge there from the CA Cavalry. Took out a section of the square. It was lucky to hold it all. Okay, it looks like the Peninsula player's got himself organised. He looks pretty comfortable there, actually. Okay, we got Cav coming in. C7 Cavalry. But Spanish forming square. C3 Cav's obviously very slow compared to C7 Cavalry. So they'll get away. Alright, taking a quick look and going sky high here. Well, where's that coming from? Okay, we have an 8-pounder here and a 9-pounder. It's probably the same 9-pounder we saw earlier. And we have a French cavalry unit come in, maybe to try and snipe them out, but they've got some King German's Legion, 29th foot and 2nd foot guards here protecting the artillery position. I don't think the French will get in there, but he seems confident. We've got some hussars moving in to intercept them. Okay, just like that. Alright, going for a closer look. Okay, casualty report. We've lost about 14 men. 2 there, not too many. 6. None there. Couple. Okay, so yeah. The French, for the most part, over here have taken light casualties. Spanish looking pretty comfortable themselves at this point. We have some C4 Cav here, Cabaranos, out in front, which they sure as hell shouldn't be. These guys lost about 10 men. 20 men there. Okay, yeah, so the Spanish have taken a few more casualties than the French, just a couple more. But Spain doesn't have a cohesive line here. It's all mismatched and seems a little bit disorganized. I mean, I said the same thing about Peninsula. He organized himself pretty quickly, but Spain doesn't seem to be doing that. That was a nice volley there from Spain. Okay, that's why we've got some differences in formation. This is the Marcha player and the Extremadura player. These players need to communicate better with each other. Their battle lines are all over the show. I don't know why he's doing this. We've got C7 Cab moving in. These guys can form square. I don't know why they're not forming square. Well, these guys certainly have formed square. Flanking fire here. Bayonet charge on the Spanish lines. Alright, what's going on now? France is being outflanked. We have with some grenadiers moving into position. We've got 4 units here just standing here. They're needed in the main fight. Spain has his forces really stretched out here. He could encircle and overwhelm the French units if he moved in quickly, but he's just holding his position. Looks like we have some skirmishes here. What are they doing? They're trying to charge the artillery position, it would seem. You don't see that every day. France is trying to get their artillery crews out of there. These are skirmish soldiers. They're not really meant for combat. Sorry, these are skirmishes, my bad. Not meant for a hand-to-hand combat. As you can see, they break pretty quickly. Jesus, now's the time to fire. Okay. Yeah, our first general has been killed. And Sul is charging into the lion's den right here. Or the dragon's teeth, whatever you want to call it. It seems like he's about to be hammered. He's not in position. France is in position. And right now they're going to let him have it. Now, Sul is getting very, very close to those artillery pieces. They'll probably use cluster shot if they're not careful. 6-pounders here, 2 of them. A few units there are in danger of broke. One's already just broke. The other one's going to break any second now. Now we have some Italian troops. Wow, Sul's forces are pretty much toast. Cavalry moving in against a French charge.
Our men are running.
Oh no, my bad. Oh, this is French cavalry. I thought it was Sul cavalry. They form a square and they still broke. Oh, he's trying to get to the artillery crew. I don't think he'll do it. It seemed like he was trying to go for a bayonet charge. They need support, big time. Sul's in a lot of trouble. Okay, Extremadura seems to be surviving.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
Yeah, Spain's looking pretty good here. He's got the high ground on France. He's got the troops in place to push back, but again, it seems like La Mancha and Extremadura aren't really communicating that well to each other here. Their formation's all over the shop. Whereas the French team appears to be more cohesive. They're establishing their battle lines, they're sort of moving as one. We've got 6 units here moving up. To face off against 4, one of them's in front of the other right now. Don't know if it's a sacrificial unit or something like that. And the English, well, they're holding their own for the moment. Yes, team 3 6-pounders. We got cavalry here that could slam into the French on the right flank, so I don't know why he didn't do it. There's no reinforcements. Okay, they're forming square. But then this unit could easily just charge in. Catch them out of formation. And then charge in the cavalry. What are these guys doing? Oh, nice fire. Alright, they're establishing a foreign land. I thought they were just going for a bayonet charge. Really? That was brave. Now they charge in. Okay. Now's the time sending the cav. Send the cav in and break them. Oh, they broke anyway. But okay, now they can send their cavalry to attack and take out this artillery. And this is some reinforcement cav here, potentially protecting the artillery position. We've got a general unit there, but that's not much. Looks like we've got 2 general units here. No additional cav units, like I said. We've got some line for infantry. I don't know. But looks like Spain's moving up. Okay. Well, I am impressed. Saul appears to have turned things around and has actually forced the French to retreat. Again, he's a little bit out of place here. About 4 guys there went down in that volley. Sol's moving up fast, trying to catch this unit out of position. Pretty close. Okay, we've got a lot of artillery here. We've got some 8 pounders, my bad. Where are they shooting at? Sol's continuing to move up. Oh, big hit there. Red team remains in the lead on 9 points to 4. Oh, big hit there. They're going to try and shoot the artillery crew. There's some French units heading up there. Okay, these guys aren't firing anymore. At least not for now. Oh no, they are firing. Oh, huge hit. Okay. Soul's charging in. But the artillery crew is going to run away. They're going to be safe. You got to admire Soul for being aggressive, but it didn't really seem like he had a chance of winning.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must
serious?
break.
Oh, a different location. Looks like it was a lucky artillery hit that took him out. Okay, we've got some 8-pounders here. Looks like Spain had 3, but lost one of them. Okay, who are they going to be shooting at? I wonder. Okay, here they go. Oh, nice hit. Oh, English are charging in. Jeez, the macho needs to get in there fast. Send up the men, start firing. Outflank the French. Oh, this French unit broke now. France's right flank is totally exposed here to the peninsula. Will they go in for a bayonet charge? Oh, France is already going to do it for him. Force him into a bayonet combat. Second foot guards. Looks like they're holding their own. Where's the return fire here from the English? There you go. Oh, these broken troops are acting as a meat shield for these guys here. Alright. Taking an eagle shot, and we'll look straight down. Looks like Spain has France on the run. Looking at the movements. Seems like that's... Oh, look at that! English has cut off the French retreat. The red team has essentially catch the blue team in a vice. And looks like French are trying to break out. Oh, we got troops being hit by artillery all over the place. Looks like France went and tried to take out the artillery over there. And Spain continues to press and move in. And France is seeing their entire battle line collapse here. They're being outflanked successfully. Both from the left and behind. Oh, and Spain's just going for a bayonet charge. He's trying just to smash the morale or what's left of it. Troops breaking. Red team's been very aggressive here, and they're setting one unit up there to try and capture the France's 4th pointer. Looks like they're under fire here. It's a C9 cav unit. Looks like the French have left some guards nearby, so they're not going to give it up without a fight. That's good to see. Technically, if they lost that hut, it would be over for the French team. Apparently the rule, I think Bogdan taught me this. The rule is if one team catches both the command centers, which is pretty much the 4 pointers on either side, then that team wins automatically. It's an unwritten rule. The game won't end if you actually do that. But maybe people will rage quit or leave, I don't know what happens usually after that. No one here though has quit. Just want to make that clear. Okay, these guys are firing right into the French left. Just all that fire, only one guy goes down. These units aren't broken either. Okay, they're shooting at the French as they retreat. Weakening their morale, but no dice yet. No victory. We've got plenty of French units at the rear. Okay. Alright. So France's forces, or what's left of them, is pretty much scattered all over the place. Red line, the red team sort of is grouping up together. We can see some evidence that it's grouping up their forces. We've got pockets of resistance all around the map. And looks like we have 20 minutes left on the clock, give or take. The English are got to get in closer, you'd think. All these three units from the French are heavily depleted, as are the English. And they're not much better off either. Looks like they need reinforcements, and here it comes. The 52nd Lightfoot has got to get in there. Oh, only 2 out of 3 units break. The last one's going in. You can see some of the bullets here flying past us. Those aren't artillery shots, those are bullets. They're exhausted. There's almost no point to this. Okay, we have a general unit over there. Right now they're probably making sure that they just don't come back. 18 minutes left on the clock. The sword player has fallen way back. They're just protecting the town centre, really. Or the, geez, what do you call it? Well, the village, where all the points are, pretty much.
Our men are running, sir.
You'd think that would be the focal point of this battle, but the battle's been fought way outside the town where all the points are not. It's been a very strange fight. I think the teams will go after the points like the red team has. I mean, the red team's been very aggressive with their points. Okay, they killed one of the enemy generals. I think it's the second enemy general to fall. And France is definitely on the run here, so we'll do a small cut and come back soon. Spanish morale isn't that great. The unit's still relatively full strength. Baltica's just broke. "13 minutes left on the clock." France player being very aggressive with his cab. What's his plan here? Experiment a falling square. Driving back. Experiment a pointless attack. Attempt, anyway. And he's not falling back. He's still allowing Spain to shoot at him. And we've got one of the Spanish generals up here. Don't know if this was one of the generals that was killed before. I don't think so. I think that's the general right there. You guys are being surrounded and just cut down. Unit 86. Okay, we've got English still pressing on the French survivors. They're all heading towards the last house occupied by the French. So we'll do a small cut again. Come back soon. Alright. I saw what we're doing because you're making a lot of noise.
The buffer, the color is not for it's accident.
You're not supposed to be using that bathroom anyway, except to brush your teeth. Alright, be quiet now, please. So he just has some light engagements, I should say. And as I said, France, or what's left of the French alliance, continues to form back to their headquarters. English moving up the road, France moving over the hill. Seoul appears to just be holding, or holding the village, what's left of their army. Okay, we've got the four team of 8-pounders. Sorry, team of 8-pounders here. But English are moving in against them. And now they've stopped firing. I think France just lost its artillery position. There's some 9-foot rifles and some 60 rifles. Big bayonet charge here from the English. Not a bad charge there from the Cav, but now they're in melee against heavy infantry. They won't last too long. And once they break, the English can attack what's left of the French survivors over here from the rear. It looks like they won't even have to. I think they're going to break before they even get to them. Okay, and the Spanish are approaching the last remnants of the French alliance. I have to believe it's come down to this. The French teams showed a lot of promise before. A lot of effort there from the Spanish. They really carried this team. And the English as well. Seoul had a tough task from the beginning. But apparently Seoul is a hard faction to use. Okay, Spain's going in. They're doing their best to get in. That? Okay. One of the French generals was inside the house. He was just killed. And once this house falls, it'll be over. So the real question is, can France hold for 7 minutes? It's a big ask. This commanding officer's doing pretty well with his sword. He's going now. Yeah, that was a general actually, that we saw just now. So we had a couple of generals here. Looks one we have one unit broke. We have one remaining French unit inside this house. They're pretty much being killed before they can get out. Where's he going? Oh! He just walks up to them and gets done. Okay, there it goes. French broke. Red team has captured the last of the points, ending on a combined score of maximum 13, and we have victory. So, congratulations to the Nate Devourer, Philip, Conan WTW 21C, and Piotr Bagration. Okay, Nate Devourer got 1,700 kills, Philip got 655, Conan 1293, and Piotr Bagration 1,102. Quick Scratch 592, Bogdan 1290, Simplayer 649, and Pierre WXP 1324. Looking at the kill count, I think this is the Nate Devourer. His light dragoons got 31, Queen's Own 186. Okay, second foot guards 201, and 42 light foots 169. And we got, I think, Legion 5th foot 161. And the rest did Porter good. Thank you to the Nate Devourer for posting the replay on the Discord, and to Bogdan for tagging me in the replay as well. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.